Alright, well, the Xbox One S is out and the Xbox Scorpio won't be out for quite a while, so let's see what makes this console tick right here. Okay, so there's some good deals going on. Is this 4K? Looks like, yeah, it's, well, at least it upscales stuff to 4K. That's pretty cool. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, Forbes, 6 reasons to buy PS4 Pro instead of an Xbox One. I mean, that doesn't really make much sense. I'll check it out. The Xbox One S is obviously just going to be a little bit of a bump, mostly for 4K content, while as the Pro itself is more a premium console, just like the Scorpio, but let's see what's going on here. This guy, Eric Kane. I write about the intersection of entertainment and technology. All right, he doesn't seem like a bad dude so far, but wait a minute, Didn't Forbes run an article like a week prior to this that was pretty much the exact opposite? Let me see about that. All right, Pro instead of an Xbox One. Here it is. 6 reasons to buy an Xbox One S instead of a PS4 Pro. Let's check this out. All right, it's only September, but the holiday season is fast approaching. Yes, it is. Let's check this out here. So Ultra HD Blu-ray. Okay, so it does have that. It is cheaper. Well, I mean, yeah, it's obviously cheaper. The Xbox One S is mostly just going to be a 4K Xbox One, and it's not really going to be doing that for games. It upscales it, but that's about it. The PS4 Pro is the premium version of the system, just like the Xbox Scorpio is going to be the premium version. That's Xbox One's bundle with 5 games. That's cool. Will not have mod support, backwards compatibility. Xbox Live is still better than PSN. I mean, I feel like that's kind of subjective at that point, but, well, hold on. Let me check something real quick. Oh wow, look at that. That is that's a lot of views. I think this is one of those clickbait articles. I think Eric's clickbaiting us here. You know, I'm just realizing something. I have a YouTube channel. I could make my own clickbait video. Probably get some views at least. Let's I think of something. I got an idea. Hey, what is going on, everyone? It is me, Mr. Mar, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about a little comparison right here. I decided to bring you all 5 reasons why you should pick an Atari 2600 over any of the Xbox One console variants. So the first reason why you should pick an Atari 2600 over any Xbox One is because of optical media. You see, one big thing of the Xbox One is that it's touting 4K support, 4K output, at least the new ones, even, 4K Blu-ray. While as 4K Blu-ray, it's going to work on the Xbox One S and hopefully the Scorpio. It does not work on the original, so that's why a lot of people are going out to get the Xbox One S. My question is, why is it that even though we have proven that time and time again, optical media has issues, we are still using it? We use CDs, we use DVDs, we have Blu-rays, while as cartridges have been shown to still work quite well. We have several cartridge games right here, several of our classic game systems that we love, such as the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, the N64, even Sega's consoles, all used cartridges and most of the time had quite low failure rates. On top of that, I mean, just look at this right here. Right there, irrefutable evidence that a disc and optical media is not as durable or reliable as an old cartridge right here. You're also still seeing cartridges being used. The PlayStation Vita and the 3DS still use cartridges, and it is rumored that Nintendo's new system, the NX, might be using a cartridge type of solution. So with that, I have to wonder why optical media is such a thing when we've proven time and time again that cartridges can stand the test of time. And let's not even include, the whole flash memory thing and all that stuff, with SD cards, micro SD cards, all that stuff's been great. Now next up is the price. You see, right now, if I wanted to go out and get a Xbox One S, brand new, 500 gig model, let's say, that would cost me $299 US. With a Atari 2600, granted they don't make them new anymore, but you can still get them for a fraction of the price. You can go out and get a 2600 for about $40 to $60, something really respectable. It'll come with all the hookups, it'll come with all the cables. I mean, even just look at this thing right here. It's in quite good condition for what it is, and I think I paid $60 for this. On top of that, the games as well too. We know that games are expensive. Games retail for about $50, $60 nowadays. Most of the time it's $60. While as Atari games, you can get many cartridges for less than $5. You can even get multi-carts. This one right here, which is the Combat multi-cart. It has Tank, Tank Pong, Invisible Tank, Biplane, and Jet Fighter. 5 games right there on one cartridge, and you could probably get this for,
I think I paid, I don't know, maybe like $250. On top of that, a lot of these games I actually got with my system, so it was all included with that $60 price tag. And plus, the Atari 2600 has plenty of exclusives on it as well too. Now, ET might not be the best example here, but point is, it is a 2600 exclusive, and there's multiple other games out there too. While as the Xbox One is really losing its exclusives to PC. You can now just build a really nice computer, and games are going to come out for it, especially with the Xbox Play Anywhere program. Now, number 3, the looks of the console. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Atari 2600 right here. As you can see, this is one of the definitive gaming systems. You're not a true gamer unless you have one of these in your collection. Frankly, the console is quite beautiful. I mean, as you can see, it looks good right here. It has the nice wood grain finish on it, and it's simplistic. You plug the cartridge in, you have the game select, you have your reset, you have all these other options right here, and you're really not dealing with too much on the back. So overall, it is a classic looking game system, and even if you just want to use this as a decorative piece, it looks great. The Xbox One. Now, I don't know what they were thinking on the Xbox One S, but the original Xbox One, that thing looks like a VCR. And while as this thing has stood against the test of time, it is a classic system, I'll tell you this year in 2016, they just stopped making VCRs. The last known VCR manufacturer just stopped making them. So therefore, the Xbox One is automatically outdated in terms of looks. I mean, just look at the thing. Just... That is not a good looking system. Now, coming off the looks of that VCR looking system, number 4 is longevity. You see, when it comes to longevity of this, the 2600 already has a beat. It's been around for decades. It's a staple in gaming. It's well known, and if you pick one up, it's probably gonna work, while as the Xbox One has already been doomed. First of all, it has a hard drive inside of it, an internal hard drive, mind you, so you can't even replace it easily unless you want to avoid your warranty. And on top of that, I've actually tried, you know, if there's a completely failed hard drive that I can't recover anything off of, I've tried putting my own hard drive in an Xbox One, and I could not get it successfully to work and initialize on there. So really, if your hard drive completely bunks out on your Xbox One and you can't get it warranted or serviced, you're done at that point. On top of all that, a lot of games still need patches to run, a lot of games will need that internet connection, and even to set up and initialize an Xbox One, you will have to connect out to the internet. And that is another problem because the Atari 2600 has no servers that it needs to connect out to, while as the Xbox One does. And if those servers go offline, which trust me, they will, the original Xbox servers went offline, the 360 servers will go offline, and in years, the Xbox One servers will go offline. If you have a brand new inbox Xbox One, it is just a good looking paperweight, and not even good looking at that. That's if it's an Xbox One S. The original Xbox One, again, that thing's looking like a VCR. Now, number 5 is the simplicity of the system. You see, when it comes to the Atari 2600, really all you need to do is hook it up to your TV, you pop in your console, you pop in your controllers, and you're good to go at that point. You just have a few options to select from. The controller itself even directly represents that because it's just a joystick and a button, and that's all you need. And as you can see, it's just one of these regular plugs, so you can even use this on other systems, or you can use newer controllers on this system right here. You don't have to deal with accounts, you don't have to deal with proper licensing and DRM for games and DLC on these accounts. You don't have to deal with waiting for updates for your console or for your games or applications on the Atari 2600, but on the Xbox One, you have to wait for all those things. On top of that as well too, there's several games that, again, as I said earlier, you do need to patch them to have them work. And on top of all of that stuff, you need to install all of the games that you want to play. Yes, some people will say, oh, well, you can put in the game and then as it's installing you can play it, but that also brings in a good amount of issues when playing the game because your console is trying to install the game onto sectors of the hard drive while it's also trying to play it off of sectors of the hard drive because the Blu-ray drive is too slow to play everything straight off that disc. And again, we've talked about optical media, and that's a whole other thing that could burn out, whether it be the disc suffering from disc rot or the laser going out. The point is, the Xbox One completely lost it when it came to simplicity, to the point where it's just a chore to do anything on it is what it seems like, while as the Atari 2600, not so much. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, let me know in the comment section. If you really liked it, a like would be appreciated. If you absolutely hated it because for some reason you still want an Xbox One, a dislike is fine as well too. But anyways, this is Mr. Mario, signing off for real this time. Later, everyone. Okay, wait, hold on. Look at the timestamps on the video. Is the footage over 10 minutes? It is? Yes! Alright, here comes that ad revenue.